Hello, everyone. I am excited to be here today talking about the holidays. The holidays, a season that, we enjoy with family, and sometimes it is not all that jolly. Sometimes the holidays bring up a lot of intense emotions, particularly when we are grieving a relationship. So today I want to talk about grief, and I want to talk about how we can help others that are going through this and help ourselves if we are going through this, if we are grieving the end of a relationship. So, or someone that we lost, because grief is pretty broad. So I wanted to let you know first that there is not one way of grieving. Grieving is very personal, and it depends on every person's story and experiences and the ways of being. There are not set times for grieving. Many times we have this notion that there's this, kind of sequential steps that imply grieving. And also there's this timing for grieving. So if I've gone, too far past this time of grieving, I shouldn't be feeling how I'm feeling. So let me tell you that grief is messy and that grief takes time. It's a process, and it's your own process at your own time. We can have mixed feelings, intense feelings. We can feel tremendously sad, devastated. We sometimes feel angry. We feel resentful. Sometimes we feel bad about ourselves. We wish we would have done things in a different way. We have this magical thinking of, maybe if I would have done this, if I would have done that, maybe this wouldn't have happened, or things would have had a different outcome. So we feel responsible in a way for what has happened. And there's also this sense of, there are things that are left unsaid. Maybe there's been things that we have said too much that we regret saying, or things that we didn't say that we wish we had, or things that we didn't do that we wish we had. So all these different emotions happen, and sometimes they happen simultaneously. They happen at the same time, and that's when it feels overwhelming. So it's very important to allow yourself time to feel and to sort your feelings out. It is very important for you to be kind with yourself. Recognize that this is a moment where we are all more emotional, more sensitive. It is a moment when families come together. So we will have memories that come back. We will have intense emotions at times. Honor them. Take care of yourself. So as you are gentle to yourself, which is a key element, what I'm saying, be kind to yourself, be gentle to yourself, give yourself time to heal. Recognize what it is that you need. If you need to cry 500 tears, cry 500 tears. You don't have to stop in 250. Recognize that. Give yourself time. Give yourself space to grieve. Ask for help. One of the hardest things to do is to ask for help. We have this notion that being strong is A, not feeling, and B, getting through things on our own. Well, actually, that gets us more in trouble. We all need help at times, and it's important that you can reach out and ask. Recognize what it is that you need and allow yourself to give that to yourself. Don't ask too much of yourself. If there's something that you don't feel like doing that is really not giving you much, don't. Sometimes we feel that, if I don't do this, or if I don't go to this place, they'll feel offended, or, I feel kind of committed to do this, or no, slow down and recognize what it is that you need at this time. Maybe you don't need to be in a big, place with lots of people. And maybe you just need to spend a little time with yourself. Or maybe you need to spend a little time with a loved one, just having them be there with you and be that shoulder to cry on. Allow yourself to give that to you. Also, if you are someone that, someone that's going through this, don't ask. Just go ahead and help. Just go ahead and call that person. Go there. Offer them a tea, a coffee. Be their shoulder. Stay with them. Allow them to know and to feel how much you love them and how much so many people love them. Many times when we are grieving, there's that feeling my pain, and there's kind of entering into this place of depression where I'm just kind of closing down, and that's not healthy either. So it's important, and that's a hard thing to do, right? How do you know that balance, right? How do I know that this is what I need right now? And how do I know that I'm going too far, that I'm withdrawing too much, right? And part of that has to do with awareness, being aware of what it is that's happening to you. Am I really trying to protect myself right now? Or do I really feel sad and hurt and need a little time for myself? When we go into this place of depression, all our thoughts are kind of circular and they are negative. And negative thoughts bring more negative thoughts. And the same with the feelings, right? So we feel alone, or we feel abandoned, or we feel, and then we remember all the times when we felt that way. And then when we go down and down and down and down in this kind of place where there's no exit, right? It's important to recognize what we do have. We are missing, and we are grieving, and we are hurting. And it takes time, and we need time. And we need to allow ourselves to give us that time and that space to grieve, to hurt, to be angry, to be resentful, to cry. We need to give that to ourselves. At the same time, it's important to connect with all that positive that we do have. Take a little moment and simply noticing all those people that are around you. All those people that love you so much, that care about you so much. And let that in. And notice for this moment how it's like to feel that love, to feel that support, to know in your heart that you are not going through this alone. You do have the support of all these people that love you so much. And just notice how that's like. And allow that to help you heal. Very good. I wish you a healing holiday. And I wish you the very, very, very best to you and all your family. If you have any questions for me, please contact me. Let me know. You can email me. You can contact me via Facebook, or you can go to my website and contact me there. I'm more than happy to help you. I'm more than happy to answer any questions and to be any support that you might need. All my very best to you and all your family.